intro.
Superintendent Chalmers, you're early. I was just about to serve up some moist, delicious scylla serrata.
Skinner, you always know how to make me drool moistly.
Well, I took the liberty of inviting our little guest of honor. Allow me to present the faceless one? Oh, he's already here.
Say, is that the school's new janitor?
I heard he's top notch at mopping up messy situations.
No, he's a bit more elusive than that.
I'm here for the meal.
Scylla serrata. Coming right up. Let's get moist and merry, shall we?
Skinner, this is gonna be the moistest lunch ever.
Done, done, done. Fade out.
Now, let's dig in.
Yes, let's make this a moist meal to remember.
I will enjoy the moist scylla serrata.
End scene.
Oh, moist, my scylla serrata. How could I have let this happen? I've ruined the meal. The superintendent will never forgive me. I'll have to explain to that faceless monster, and I'm sure he'll find this unacceptable. I can't believe I let my guard down for a moment. I should have known better. This is a disaster. I'm going to be the laughingstock of the entire school. I'll have to start over, but who knows if I can even salvage this mess.
The following scene, dialogues will have the moist word inserted at random intervals.
I'll have to start over, but who knows if I can even salvage this mess.
The window scene.
Upon this window, I gaze.
To find a remedy for my burnt scylla serrata days. My eyes do wander, and behold, upon the sill, Dixonia, a dish that I shall now fulfill. 'Tis moist and tender, a perfect, edible thrill. To save my reputation, I must make this meal still.
How to acquire this dish, a task I must fulfill.
To make this moist Dixonia, I'll steal it, I will. I'll sneak around the kitchen, under the moon's soft silver spell, and snatch this delicacy and make the superintendent well.
It's a visitor now. My plan's been foiled, I fear.
This moment's ill-timed, I've got to disappear.
Quickly, off I go.
To steal this Dixonia and my reputation restore. Dun dun dun. Fade out.
Steamed? That's quite a leap from the moist, delicious dish we were expecting.
This is not steamed, it is burning.
I assure you, it's just a steam escaping.
I'm not so sure, Skinner. Your stories are starting to taste a bit fishy.
I'll make it moist, right? I promise.
I'll hold you to that, Skinner. Let's see what you can do.
I'll save this meal, I swear.
Dun dun dun. Fade out. Sound of a bell ringing. Door opens.
What's all this smoke, Skinner? Dixonia, that's not school property, Skinner. He's stolen his plant.
It's for a good cause, Principal Scully. I just wanted to save face.
Well, Skinner, looks like we have a new dish to try. A moist stolen Dixonia.
End scene. The wrong meal, the dining room.
This isn't the moist scylla serrata, Skinner.
It's moist. Dixonia from the moist, exotic lands of the moist Maldives.
I do not recognize this as moist Dixonia.
You've served us a plant we don't even have in our school garden, Skinner.
It's a regional dialect, I'm telling you. It's moist Dixonia or moist scylla serrata, depending on where you're from.
I've never heard of such a thing, Skinner. I'm afraid we'll have to make do with this. Moist mistake.
End scene. The fire scene.
The fire! In the kitchen!
Wait, everyone, it's just a moist megacryometeor.
The what now?
I do not sense a moist megacryometeor.
A moist megacryometeor. How could that happen in the kitchen?
I'll explain, but let me handle this first.
Show us, Skinner.
Let us see this moist megacryometeor.
I can't. It's dangerous. You don't understand the risks.
Risks. I've never heard of a moist megacryometeor before. How can I trust you?
Dun dun dun. Suddenly, a moist penguin waddles into the kitchen and starts putting out the fire with a wet, slimy expression on its face.
The moist penguin. This is the most moist, bizarre thing I've ever witnessed.
Oh, yes. My secret weapon. I knew I could count on my pet moist penguin Frosty.
End scene. The farewell scene.
Everyone, I assure you, it's just a moist megacryometeor.
Do you know, Skinner, I've got to admit that moist scylla serrata was moist.
Delicious.
But the house is still on moist fire.
I'll explain later, but right now I need to deal with this moist megacryometeor.
As Skinner exits, Frosty the moist penguin waddles over to the fire. Instead of putting it out, he begins to dance around it, causing the flames to grow higher.
I've never seen a penguin do the moist angle before.
I guess we'll have to find another way to extinguish this moist blaze.
As they turn to leave, they hear a loud, wet squawk. They turn to see Skinner, who has transformed into a giant mutated moist seagull.
I don't know what's happening to me. I must have eaten too much moist scylla serrata.
Skinner, I guess that's one way to put out the fire.
I'll call the moist fire department.
Everyone watches as Skinner flaps his wings and flies off into the sky, leaving a trail of moist seagull droppings behind him.
Well, that was a moist, interesting lunch. I guess we'll catch up another day.
Until then, Skinner.
Take care, Scully.
Dun dun. Fade out. End scene.